And here we go. Well, welcome everyone. Thanks so much for spending a little time with us this evening. As you can see, I have a very, very special guest with us, and she really needs no introduction. She's sort of an ISA celebrity. I had the honor of meeting Evelyn before her full transformation, before she was awarded one of the coveted spots of IsaBody Finalist. And we're lucky enough to have her here with us locally in Arizona. And really, Evelyn, you're just such a light. Your energy just lights up the entire room every time I see you. And I'll never forget the first time that I met you and just looked into your eyes. I knew there was something so special and that your story was really going to inspire the masses. And so thank you so much for just spending a little bit of time with us this evening, because like I already shared with you, I know that tonight your story is going to reach and touch so many people who haven't yet had a chance to get to know you on a personal level like I have. So let me do the official. So Miss Evelyn, the beautiful Evelyn, lives in Cave Creek, Arizona with her husband of 30 years. That says something about commitment and dedication. They've been married for 30 years. She previously worked in the legal profession. Now she gets to share her passion for health and wellness and helping others transform their lives full-time, which is the best ever. Her story, I'm not going to steal too much of because I know I'm going to ask her to share it, but she has released over 235 pounds. Meaning that within Isagenix, she's a member of our 100 and 200 pound clubs. Very, very few individuals who can say they're part of the 200 pound club, which is pretty cool. And what I love about her is her story is like so many of ours. She has had her share of challenges and ups and downs along the way, and it's really a story of overcoming. She was just recently this year chosen as one of the IsaBody Challenge finalists. And this is a really, really big deal. Out of over 10,000 entries, she was one of 15 people who were recognized at our big event celebration in August. We got to see her on stage. I saw her backstage. Her booty is smaller than mine now. She was just rocking it. And we were so, so proud to have our hometown girl representing Arizona. And I don't even know if I need to say your age because you just defy all age, but I mean, at 54 years old, this lady has gone from a size 26 to a size 4, you guys, and she is not stopping there. She just entered her 4th consecutive IsaBody challenge. So without further ado, that's enough of me talking. I'm so excited to have you here, Evelyn.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me okay?
Yep. And if there's any challenges with the audio, be sure to let us know. I will mute myself when Evelyn's talking because sometimes I get a little bit of feedback. So would you do us just the honor for those who haven't met you yet, Evelyn, and just share, kind of if you can, recap what this journey has really looked like?
Well, it's been absolutely incredible. Thank you for inviting me on this Zoom call. This is awesome. I love the beauty of technology, being able to share everything with each other and inspire lives together in this way. So thank you. But when I started Isagenix, I was severely desperate, looking for help. Remember feeling just severe desperation. Falling asleep at the steering wheel, just suffering with severe exhaustion, unable to, perform my daily job, having to step down from working with a, major law firm, equity partner, not being able to just barely feeling like I was surviving and certainly not living life the way I believe God intended. And really the wheels on the bus fell off. My body literally shut down, and I was basically told that, to stop going to the gym even, and that, I had reached almost 400 pounds. And I just remember the first 20 minutes of my day being, just unforgettable. And then, my dad was diagnosed with liver failure, and I was urgently looking for ways of helping him. And I stumbled across cleansing. And I also, at the same time, was struggling with my weight, again, going doctor to doctor, and found nutritional cleansing. And the two kind of went together. So I was introduced to isogenics, and my entire life changed. It's my first 100 pounds, and then I broke both of my legs, freak accident, and I had to battle back from that. I was the girl who took her walker and was walking back into the gym after 7 months of physical therapy, 3 days a week. I finally got back and religiously did the program and released the 236 pounds thus far. But more than that, I've just totally transformed my entire life. You know, I wake up now and I don't feel the way I did. I feel some days that I could fly. I'm an athlete now. I'm in the gym 6 days a week, and I feel better years. I mean, I feel my waist is now smaller than I was in high school. And I literally have more energy than I can ever remember. So this is the beauty of our program. This is what it's really done for me. It's truly a lifestyle change. It began really with a decision that I made to change my health. And, you know, I had tried everything else. I had tried every diet imaginable, and that was really a lot of the other problem. The reason I had, you know, gained so much weight. My body literally had said enough. You know, you need to address the toxicity, and you need to address these issues before you're going to be able to get your body into that state of true health. And so I was on a quest. I was on a true journey of finding my best health. And I had the love and support the entire time of thousands of people. And when I got to Las Vegas just recently, that was amazing. We'll talk about that later, but that's my journey, literally, Lindsay, has gone from, it isn't just the size 26 to 4. I know that was our intro. It isn't just from to being now a lean, mean fighting machine, but it has totally transformed me. And I can walk in a room now and literally feel good about me. There are so many other transformational things that happen to someone like me who makes it that decision, again, decides, commits, does whatever it takes. And in this case, this system rocks the house. It's so easy. It's 1, 2, 3. Shift day, cleanse day, eat right. Get the body easy. So for me, it has been a true blessing. It's changed my life, my husband's life. He's down 75 pounds, feeling great. My daughter's life. She's now going for her NPC figure competition in November. So for us as an Isogenics family, it's been amazing. And now being a IsaBody, having an IsaBody family. Wow, this has been an amazing part of the journey that I never even imagined. But I'll tell you what, all along my journey, I kept seeing the IsaBody Finalist. My very first celebration was August 2011. And I remember Jill Birth winning. I will never forget that inspiration, what I felt. And then I remember feeling and saying to myself, I wonder if I could do that. Yes, my friends, it's totally possible. So, yes. And the other thing I'll share with you, I know this isn't really part of my story, but it is my true part of the end of my transformation story, was recently being in Vegas. Not only do I have fans all over the world, people that have been watching my transformation journey and cheering me on the entire time, but I got to meet them in person. People from Singapore, Hong Kong, Malaysia, New Zealand, Australia, everywhere. But I also got to see my ISA family backstage and on stage, my 100-pound clubbers in the reception, my 200-pound clubbers, my 418-pound clubber. These were real people and following the same system that I'm following and that you're following. And that's the beauty of what we have. So, again, thank you for letting me share my story. And I know it's kind of a long, sounds like it's a long process, but it has been. It's been a really long journey for me. And, again, breaking the legs and then gaining some of that weight back and, sitting, watching that George Zimmerman trial and sitting in a chair and not being able to move and the legs turning into mush. That was just part of it. That was part of just what happened in life. Things happen in life. But I will tell you, I'm a lot stronger and a lot healthier now. And I feel like I could fly. I feel amazing. You're muted. Unmute.
I wasn't muted. I was trying to use the headphones because I get less feedback like that, but we'll go with this. But what I was going to say is, for as many times as I have heard your story, it never ceases to inspire me. And I think you touched on two important things that I want to circle back to. Number one, the thing that we sometimes forget to talk about in the context of a transformation using the system that we both use, Isagenix, is the culture and how big a difference that makes when you're out to transform your health in any way. Having the support, you and I aren't even on the same, team, except that we're all part of the same Isagenix family, and it really is family. So for someone who maybe is new to this, maybe they're brand new to their own experience, or maybe they haven't even jumped in quite yet, they're just kind of checking it out. Do you want to speak to that just a little bit more? How big has the community aspect been in terms of supporting your transformation?
Well, first of all, I have to tell you that, remember I talked about trying everything else? Well, the everything else included, a lot of big ones out there where I did lose the weight, but I gained it right back. And again, it just wasn't the nutrition that we were talking about. But I think go to the basic there. The bottom line here is that the community of support, not only in my own group, my own team, that the person that brought me into Isagenix was there for me from day one. She made sure the very first day I had a cleanse day schedule, a shake day schedule. She was checking in with me regularly. She was awesome. She made sure, and that's what we do. That's what I love to do. Because, what I want to do is make sure that you're going to feel as good as I did, and also get the same results. And make sure that you have the same tools that I had. So again, because the system works, and we know the system works, just follow system 1, 2, 3, right? So I think, bottom line is just, just trust the system and follow the system.
Yep, that's so great. And, the other piece that I think is so powerful about your story is the part about the challenges that you faced. And we're not talking just having a bad day or, a weekend where you went off your meal plan. You broke both of your legs when you were already, well into your weight loss journey. and then battled back from that to be where you are now. And I think, you know, myself included, a lot of us would really be tempted to throw in the towel, to quit on ourselves. What did it take mentally for you to work through that? And what advice would you give someone when they hit that wall, when they hit that challenge that seems insurmountable?
Well, when I broke my legs, and I went from, you know, having released that almost 100 pounds, starting to feel good about myself, right? Starting to feel like I can do this. Wow, I can do this. You know, I can see light at the end of the tunnel, right? And then that happened. Boom. Cinco de Mayo. Sunday morning, walking my boxers. When that happened to me, it was like, boom. Now, I'm not going to say I was perfect. I didn't stay religious. I went back to eating, you know, way more than I should. And I gained a lot of that weight back. But what happened was my body literally became, my legs completely lost all muscular. They became mush. And I became mentally really low. Not mentally low. I relied on my faith. I relied on my family. And I had my ISA family. I had even the same person that introduced me to Isagenix texting me, hey, how you doing? I had the culture of the IsaBody people. Well, I wasn't really an IsaBody, but there's still an IsaBody now. They're people, my friends, my ISA family that have been there consistently. And so that, you can't put a price on that, and that I have never found with any of those other programs. So, but what I had to do was rely on what my dad also instilled on me, and that was to never give up. Trust the process. The system works. And just like I say to myself now, trust the process, the system works. I'm living proof of it.
That's so powerful. And, you know, it really leads into what I wanted to ask you next, because just like you, I'm sure there's so many people, maybe some who are watching, who have tried everything under the sun, you know, health and fitness wise, every program, every diet, every meal plan. What would you say? I mean, I know the answer to this, but how would you explain, you know, what does set Isagenix apart? Why is this the one that has worked for you and allowed you to keep not just keep your weight off? I mean, okay, can I just have you flex quick? Can we just like see the guns? I mean, come on. Your guns are now on my vision board. So what's different about this system that had it actually work for you?
Well, first of all, the products rock. They're full of superfoods, pure nutrition. One scoop of our ISA greens is like 23 vegetables. You know, we're living in a nutriently deficient world right now. And so what I love about our program is it truly addresses that. It addresses toxicity, it addresses the nutritional deficiencies. And, you know, a lot of what's happening in our world, with our physical issues, and I hear this over and over again, and I, again, am one of those people. When you feed the body the right nutrition, amazing, magical things happen. When you're not getting the right nutrition, the wheels on the bus, okay? So what sets this program apart is it's easy. It's natural. I know what I'm putting in my body. I'm not putting in GMOs. I'm not putting in crap. It's not full of fillers. It's not unnatural. I don't have to put it in the microwave. Need I say more? I mean, those things are not that healthy for you. I did not get good long-term results with those, and I didn't feel good. Heck, I was falling asleep at the steering wheel. I was depriving at the time my body literally shut down. I was doing a 500 calorie a day diet, Lindsay. I was starving myself, and I was almost 400 pounds. So What sets us apart is our system. Our products are stellar. They work. They're amazing. They make you feel good. I'll give you another example. I shared an Ionic Supreme, one of our little Ionic Supreme sticks, with some big bodybuilder in the gym recently. You know what he did? He texted me and he says, "What the hell is in that stuff? Is this supposed to make you happy?" I'm like, "Yep, it sure does make me happy." So the products rock. The community of support that you get is amazing. You plug yourself in, you know, if you're on Facebook, great, but and if you're not, connect with the person that introduced you to Isagenix. You know, you'll have the support of them, and then branch out and meet some of us, you know, in the groups, privately. But you'll find that that's what sets us apart. And you know, again, we outline for you exactly what to do. I'm not doing there's no magic formula. I'm not doing anything different than what the system provides. I've followed the same 30-day system since day one, pretty much. Now, of course, I'm an athlete. You know, I call myself an athlete. No, I don't have my pro card or anything like that. But gosh, if you saw me train, I train hard. I'm a badass in the gym. I'm in there 6 days a week. And I'll tell you, I keep up with a lot of the guys in there. So, you know, I get a lot of respect now. So it's fun.
Yeah, girl. Well, I think that answered it so beautifully. And it's always great just to hear it from different people's perspectives. And something I know, and hopefully, this is a question that's okay to ask. I'd love to hear what you say to people, because I get this question quite often as well. You tend to see, you know, among your 100-pound club member family and above, like you said, we even had the most beautiful woman, she's in Arizona as well, who has released over 400 pounds, Miss Kenya. And across the board, one thing that is noticeable is you don't tend to see as much of the loose and sagging skin, even if someone has released, you know, say over 100 pounds. I get asked about that quite a bit. You know, do people have surgery? What do they do? But we know why. How do you explain to people? Because I'm sure they're shocked just at how your muscle definition looks, and you really don't have that issue.
Well, that's good, clean protein. We're talking about undenatured whey protein. Of course, we also have our dairy-free now, but it's good quality, clean protein. That's it. It's nutrition at its finest. It's the live enzymes. It's the transport. It's the amino acids alone that I'm getting. Again, powerful nutrition in our shakes and in our products. Our IsaPro product, our Isoline Pro, 2 of my stellars. I use them every day. And, you know, I'm not going to say that my body is perfect. You know, I have areas in my body where I have loose skin. I'm 50 years old. I've got the tiger stripes going. I have my daughter, she's 25 now, but you know, hey, I've got the tiger stripes. And, you know, I do have some loose skin, some problem areas, and I'm still leaning out, still chiseling. So as I say, my best is yet to come. And, but I didn't need any surgeries. I have had no tummy tucks. I was offered medical procedures very early on. I was told I was a great candidate for gastric bypass. I was told, you know, I could do the lap band, we could do the lipo, we could fix you up. And I chose not to do those things. But I talked to many people that have, and, you know, most of them have lost weight, but then gained a lot of it back. And so, and a lot of them now enjoy our program. So, you know, here it is. It's all about lifestyle. Isagenix is not a diet. We're a lifestyle. We deal with nutrition. We deal with, again, the toxicity in our bodies. We release the toxins. I cleanse every week. I cleanse 1 day a week. On my cleanse days, I still work out. I do light cardio, don't do the weights, okay? But I do a rest day. I need to rest. Believe it or not, your muscles are growing when you're resting. But what I have learned is I truly learned how to feed my body appropriately, because again, I'm an athlete. So, but when I first started, I followed the 30-day system, and it, for me, it was easy. It became just, again, that lifestyle. And then I incorporated, just as anybody's going to tell you out there, you've got to get your body moving. You just do. Whether it's 20 minutes of walking a day. Look, I started in my living room dancing, moving my body. Heck, do you think I would really wanted to walk into a gym? Mm-mm. And I do remember my first couple of minutes in the gym. They were tough. They were tough. And they were kind of embarrassing, to be honest. I remember it was really difficult. It was difficult to come back in the gym too. Oh God, is everyone looking at me? You know. Yeah, but you do what you have to do. You know, I knew that I had a choice. Again, you decide, you commit, you get the results.
I could just listen to you all day long. I'm getting so much out of this. And really just so much gold.
And then make sure you're in the IsaBody challenge.
Yeah, and we are going to get to that, my beautiful friend. You know, before we do, because I want to have you share just about the IsaBody challenge and why everyone should be, you know, putting themselves in that challenge over and over and over again. But I want to just touch one more time and really hit home on the importance of the mental transformation. You know, you were putting great nutrition in your body. You already said you started going to the gym. You started with exactly where you were at. But I know from talking to you, you have had just as big, if not a bigger, mental transformation than physical. Can you talk about what that has looked like for you, and what would you recommend someone do if they're just starting on the journey? How do they start to get their mindset on track with where their body is going?
Well, when I first started, I remember feeling, again, really low about myself, embarrassed about how big I was, embarrassed that my daughter and, you know, her friends were looking at me like, wow, your mom's really big. I mean, I just felt really horrible. I mean, not just physically, but mentally about myself. And I just knew, you know, if something didn't change, or, yeah, I really don't know. I just really knew that something terrible was going to happen. And as I started to transform, some really amazing things started to happen. And I started to feel better about myself. And I realized some of the behaviors I was doing before I had to correct in order to stay true to my program. And then as I progressed and started again to see even more results, I began to believe even more in myself. And then I began to believe that I could actually do an IsaBody challenge. And then each step of the way, I kept setting little milestones for myself. Okay, by this day, I want to be at this point. I think that's totally achievable based on mine. So what I would do is I would keep setting milestones, and I would keep setting new goals. And I would keep my vision board, and I would make sure I'd have the hottest looking girls on there, and just other visuals of what I wanted to look like, and other pictures of me like when I was younger, and just other things to reinforce to me mentally that you used to look like that, you really want to look like that, you know you can get there, you just need to keep going and to not give up. And and my husband was watching, and my daughter was watching, and all these other friends are watching, and kind of noticed, wow, this chick's walking in new clothes now. She's got a new, she's losing weight. So people were asking, and I became mentally, again, more stronger, just like, wow, like I'm losing weight. I'm feeling better about myself. I don't feel desperate anymore. I don't feel terribly insecure. I really felt better, happier. I was a better mom. I was a better wife. I walked into work every day really happy. So, people were like, why is she so happy? I don't know. But I mean, I really felt great. And when I started in the IsaBody, when I got to a point where I believed that, wow, I really could do this, that's when the magic truly happened for me on a mental level, because then I truly got to this place of, I have got to do this. I am not going to stop until I get this done, because now it became this fire, this passion, this purpose, this game on. And that's what the IsaBody Challenge does. The IsaBody Challenge for me literally fired me up a whole new level. 16 weeks, you're like on the clock. You really literally, you have accountability. I like tracking. I like having my journal. It's my accountability partner. It's like a personal coach almost. Like every day going, did you do your cardio? Did you are you doing the right macros? Did you feed your body right after your workout? Did you, are you sore the next day because you didn't do your aftercare because you forgot it in your bag? Shame on you, right? So there's certain things that became a lot more serious, and it really upped my game, and it really changed my life. And that's why I believe, that's why I love saying and repeating to people, transformations are for everyone. That's what the IsaBody Challenge is. It's for everyone. And whether you have 100 pounds more to lose, which I did, okay, it can change your life, because it could be just the spark you need, that extra. Plus you go in that IsaBody Challenge saves. You do your before pictures, you do your little essay afterwards, you still get $200 in free products just for completing the program. It's a no-brainer. So I love the IsaBody Challenge, and I recommend it. Anyone that comes on board that I coach, I recommend it, because I believe in it. And this time, this is my 4th challenge. I've got my husband and my daughter along with me for this one, Lindsay, and I am so excited because my husband has already lost 75 pounds. He'll become a 100-pound clubber along with me. And, once he's finished, and that's probably pretty much all he's got left. And my daughter, again, I think I mentioned this, she's headed for an NPC competition in November. She started a bikini, but genetically, I think we've got some muscles going on. She also follows, again, that isogenics, the program. So it's been amazing. It's just been amazing.
What is better than that, getting healthy along with your family? That is so great.
Well, Costa Rica in a couple weeks sounds pretty good too.
So let's actually, if in case anyone isn't familiar, maybe they're brand new to isogenics or just checking it out, if they've never heard of the IsaBody Challenge, do you want to just give the quick rundown of what it is, and then what's available, what you can win or qualify for, all the goods?
Absolutely. Well, it's amazing. It's 16 weeks. You start your challenge from just 4 months, and you do your pictures, you do your before pictures. I love to do your measurements as well, but they ask that you upload those, and you follow the program. You follow the program, and every month and then you have the IsaBody Challenge community Facebook private group, which is awesome. You get in there, you've got a whole community of support there, and then of course, when you're done, your 16 weeks is over, you've completed your challenge, your body looks smoking hot, and you do your after pictures, your quick little essay, you upload those at the end of your 16 weeks, and you go in a pool. Now, I was one of over 23,000 applicants. What an honor that was. That took my breath away when they told me that. That totally touched my heart. But that says how many people just this past year alone, this IsaBody year, you know, really is enjoying this program. We're a pack, we're a tribe, we're a family, and you've got the support there. And then if you're named a finalist, oh my gosh, you get treated like a rock star. I mean, I had limo service, I had photo shoots, I had a video shoot. Oh my God. I got all this amazing stuff behind me, just mailed to me for Costa Rica. We went on a trip to Costa Rica. We also won the all expenses paid, somebody's biggest event. That was amazing. I also won $3,000 cash prize. So we have a $25,000 grand prize all the way down. I believe honorable mentions and 1,000. I mean, different prizes, and I don't have it all memorized, but we have different prizes for each level. And wow. And then of course you are inducted into this IsaBody family forever. And these people are absolutely amazing. Their transformations alone will blow you away. I mean, you think my transformation's amazing? Wow. These people are amazing. And I have the honor and privilege of going to Costa Rica with them in a couple weeks as well. So it's just been life-changing. The IsaBody Challenge is amazing. And I would recommend it if you really are looking for something to change your life, to change your body. Get it over with. Matter of fact, right now, we started ours, and we will be smoking hot January 1, 2017. You will see a new and improved Evelyn Keiling on January 1. Smoking.
Well, I don't know that you can get any more smoking hot, but I am open to it. I will be looking for that. And, you know, I think what you said was so important, and something that I'm trying to make sure all of our team members know is you can keep entering the challenge over and over and over. You can really do up to 3 per year. And when you finish it, not only is it free to enter, but they give you $200 in a product coupon when you finish. So you have $600 in free Isagenix products available to you every year. And I know for Elliot and I, we just trade off. One of us joins every single time, and it's a great way to hold ourselves accountable. So I know for me, if I'm not working toward a goal, if I don't have, you know, something to put my butt on the line, I don't work the same as if I'm prepping for a fitness competition or a photo shoot, or if it's just the IsaBody Challenge. That's been a great way to hold myself accountable, and others too.
Absolutely. Yeah. But again, it's that accountability, and when it's kind of like when a competitor is going for a show. You know, it's the same thing. It's like that you set a date, you know, you have a certain period of time to reach that goal. But in this case, it's truly also about healthy mind, body. You know, when you're in the, it kind of all goes together. You're following the system. You're tapping into your community, your support. You know, even on my roughest days, I can text somebody that I know is doing the challenge with me and saying, wow, I'm having a tough day. I want to have some frozen yogurt with some peanut butter cups, man. I mean, literally, there are some days where I just, you know, I have those days. We all do. And, you know, I don't have those as much anymore, but I used to. I used to have some pretty bad cravings. And that's where cleansing is good. You know, when you're cleansing more often, which, again, I'm on that regular 1 day a week cleanse now, so I love that. That really helps me a lot with cravings. So anyway, again, I've always been an emotional eater. And I've really overcome a lot. Again, with the beauty of the system is it's so easy. It's helped me overcome a lot of those issues. I don't even really think about it anymore. And you know, when my body says it wants something, I usually eat it. I mean, I give in to my cravings, and usually my cravings are healthy ones now. So it makes it very easy.
Yeah, I
noticed. My body.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you start to crave different things as your body rebalances. Absolutely. And just before I forget to mention it, so that it's on the recording, where everyone can go and learn more about the IsaBody Challenge is the easy website to remember. It's just isabodychallenge.com, and that's IsaBodychallenge.com. So you can go there to learn more. Since you mentioned you know, working on a healthy mind as well, have you used the other tool available to us, the Healthy Mind and Body program through Isagenix at all?
Yes, I have tapped into that, and actually we're starting that along with our IsaBody Challenge this time around together. So yes, amazing program. And folks, again, this one, what I love is it's $39, and at the end of the program, you get your money back. They actually pay you to do the program. And I mean, how amazing is that? You're not going to find that anywhere else. I have never found that anywhere else. And again, I have tried every system out there, just about. I've never found that. Nothing like that.
Absolutely. Yep, they have us covered on all bases, including, I think of it like a gym for your mindset as you're going through your transformation. So that's
also have the IsaBody live on Wednesdays as well. But Get Your Body Moving, I love those. IsaBody Fitness, those are awesome. So you can connect live with that as well. I mean, and I have to tell you, I learned everything pretty much on my own. I never really had a coach or a physical trainer until this last IsaBody Challenge, where I really got to the point in my training where I really felt I needed that extra to that next level in my training. And I'm glad I did, because it really taught me a lot in the gym, that stuff that, you know, I could do better, that I wasn't doing enough of, or whatever. So it's awesome. But a lot of this stuff you can learn online. A lot of this stuff you can do on your own. You don't, you know, need to go out and buy all these expensive trainers. But I will tell you, having a coach or a trainer is extremely great when you get to that level. But if you have massive amounts of weight to lose, like I did, just start with the 30-day, custom 30-day, which is my preferred. Can't go a cleanse day without an Isa Delight. I'm sorry. So that's why we do the custom. But follow the system, shred the weight, and then into performance products, get your body moving. Yeah.
Cool. Well, just one more question for you. And for those of you who are, you know, listening, just a reminder, you can use the chat feature if you have a last-minute question you want me to ask, or even better, if you want to share with this beautiful soul just how much you've taken out of tonight's call, you can use the chat box to do that. But just kind of as a final wrap-up, what would you say to the person who maybe feels like you did in your before picture? They're at the beginning of their journey, they're wondering if they can do this. What do you say to that person?
Well, first of all, I say thank you. Thank you for being open enough to hear about our nutrition. And then I would also say thank the person that introduced you, because this program is amazing. It produces results. It changes lives. It changed my life. It's changed my life forever. Believe that you have hope, and order your 30-day pack and just start and take one day at a time, 1 pound at a time. And remember that every month that goes by, set a goal, but for every month that goes by, keep looking at those results. Keep reminding yourself how far you've come. Don't give up. That's what I'd say. And I would say, thank you again. Thank you again for giving this system a try, because it can literally change your life.
So well said. And I don't want to take up too much of your evening. You've been so generous to spend a few minutes with us tonight. And I just adore you. My love for you runs so deep. I can't wait to squeeze you the next time I see you. So thank you so much. I know you've just blessed so many lives. The chat box is just blowing up. People thanking you for your inspiration tonight. So, mwah.
Amen. Thanks again, Lindsay. Such a pleasure to share with you tonight.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to see you soon, girl. And thanks, everyone, who tuned in. We'll post this recording soon.
Sounds good. Bye, everyone. Thanks again.